Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Excuse me, babies. Hi, I hope this video finds you well. This is a general message, so take what resonates, leave the rest. Please use your own discernment and intuition. Whenever you find it, it is the right time. I will never reach out to you for personal readings because I'm not doing them, and I would never do that anyway. Also, let me know if it's too quiet, because I use my phone to record, and I found out that, well, for one, everything I own, because I'm a welder, gets covered in metal shavings, and I didn't realize that the microphone was like blanketed in metal shavings. So if it's too quiet, I just need to clean my phone off. So let me know. All right, let's get into it. Please report those people that I don't do personal readings. That was like I don't know if I finished that thought. I was all over the place there. So. Yeah, please report those people because I'm not doing personal readings. So the song I got on shuffle here is For the Love of Money by Bone Thugs and Harmony. Let's see what happens. Let's see what cards come out. Eight of Swords. And Emperor. Interesting. I didn't expect that. So essentially, someone has been like controlling or okay. So if they tried to like, let's say someone tried to get you in trouble or whatever, or that could be like they called the cops on you, lied on you to the cops, now you're fighting a case, or someone at work lied on you and like built this case up against you to try to get you fired or something like that. They're doing this. I don't think I put mascara on. Oh, I did. They're doing this to protect their money. Cool, bro. Thanks for, fuck with my stack so you can get yours. All right, thank you. Someone also could have like tried to blackmail you or some shit like that. I'm looking at the Emperor card thinking like, what is it, Iron Man, when that dude like who seems cool, the guy that smokes cigars or whatever, like the older guy, but he ends up being like backstabber. Oh shit, I didn't even notice that. Fucking 10 of Swords fell out. Speaking of backstabbing mixed backstabber. Yeah, and it's all because of money. It's all because of like their own goals or whatever. Like truly, this is gonna sound like I'm not making excuses for them. Just 444 on my clock here. They didn't do it like as a personal thing. Like you were just an easy target to like. I hate to say it because like you stick out and you're authentic and you help people and all of this, so that you were like an easy target. Like going back to Iron Man, like he's kind of messy. He's authentic, he's rebellious, whatever it is. So homie that like was his dad's friend or whatever, I don't know, someone can correct me, I don't really remember the story, but that guy that like backstabbed him, he was just doing it for money. Like, and this is essentially what's happening. Like this person didn't do it to like, it's not a personal attack. It's literally just for money. Like, it's funny, whenever I was getting my truck towed when the transmission went out, the guy was like talking about, he's like, yeah, like the Sureños, like, you know, they don't rob me for personal reasons. You know, he's like, it's fine. Like, you know, they just want my drugs and money. Like, but, and he was saying, like, but he's like, I'm more afraid of like the one percenters because they'll make that shit personal. But yeah, so like just having, you know, like a fun little conversation with that dude. But uh, that's what it is. Like this wasn't personal. It's for the love of money. It was for money. Like obviously the why I need to bring this up, I don't know. Maybe somebody's going through it like, bro, why? Um but yeah, it hasn't you were just an easy target. Like you just happened to be in their sight. They were ready to like pounce. You know, what is the beginning of the song, it talks about something about got a lick we can hit, so bring your shit. Like they knew something was up. They needed to protect themselves, so they think, you know, they're in this like block, you know, stuck imprisoned thinking, you know, that fear of like, oh, this isn't gonna happen. I'll put these here so you can see them. Oh, like I'm gonna have money problems if I don't do this, or I'm getting like they're doing, especially with this song, like how they're robbing people and all of that shit. And still be real thuggin' on the Glock. Creeping on the come up, won't sleep till I'm done up. Hunt up another plot and scheme, gotta make some green cause soldiers nut up. What up, gotta get that business on. Even though okay, so I like that they're just as fucked up as it is, like this is their way of thinking. This is their closed-minded, fearful thinking of like, oh well, it's just business. Well, fuck, I've done it 1,000 times. That's all of their thinking. So don't take any of this personal. Like if the clearly this needs to come up. Like you weren't targeted because something you did. You just happened to be like the doe in the sights. Like you were just the innocent little deer in the sights. Like you just have, they were hunting, like it says, like hunt up another plot and scheme. Like they were just hunting. They needed to protect their security, like feel this sense of security, which it's all false and it's going to come back on them. Essentially they're going to lose it all for fucking you over. But it had no personal, it was all business. In their mind, it was just like, oh, I need to protect myself. So, oh, there you are. Hi. You just happen to be walking by, like they were like, you know, stressing out, whatever, like, oh, how do I get my money? How do I blah, blah, blah? How do I protect this? How do I do this? It had nothing to do personal. You just happen to be walking by and they're like, you know, the little light bulb went off, or they're like, oh, I am hunting and you are the prey. Cool. But there was no personal, like, I'm getting also like this with the emperor, that's like a boss or like a manager or, you know, dad even. So they're just, or maybe this was somebody that like stepped on you to get a good example, which is coming up. That's interesting that this is coming up. I had a boss when I was working in healthcare still, and like I was literally just watching her step on every single person she could to keep raising or rising through the company. And like I thought like it was a personal thing because like it felt personal. And you know, because I did some things that I could have perceived as me questioning her authority, me making her question, like I questioned the way she moves because like I saw mistakes and I brought them up, and she didn't like that. So she took care of like that, made her insecure and be like, oh, I won't get to the top, so I need to take care of this threat to my security. It wasn't personal. It was literally just like business. In their mind, you know, they're like, oh well, this is just business. I gotta cut the leech, or you know, whatever, however they're viewing you. And this is literally like because they're in this stuck mindset of, oh well, I need to get to the top, I need to get my money. And I'm just straight up telling you, like, this will catch up to them eventually, whether it's them just a life of sorrow, or you know, however that looks. Like, all of us need to have our karma in our own certain way, like how it's going to affect us the deepest. You know. But let's see. This may have happened to you several times with that Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Like, this, you've been like, what is wrong with me? Like, why am I... Essentially, the lesson is to realize, like, not to be affected by that. Like, your lesson was to learn that, yes, people are like that, but it had nothing to do with you. You had to, like, overcome this, like, gain confidence from it, be like, nah, that's not me. Because we have the Ten of Wands here. And it essentially just made you stronger and, like, able to, like, carry more weight. It's just business, man. Page of Pentacles. See how he's like a little graduate? As soon as you realize, like, none of this shit was personal and it's just their own, like, insecurities about money, like, just security in general. Like, I have my goal. Like, let's say it's your boss and they're like, well, I want to become CEO. And when they're your supervisor. So I need to do what I can to feel secure to get to that. I need to secure my goal. And you just happen to be like, see how the wheel is? Like, it looks like a dartboard. Like, they just threw a dart and you happen to be the victim. I know it's like not funny, but it's really shitty, but their trust that they have their own burdens to bear. They're carrying their own weight. That's why they do this shit. That's why they did that shit. However that. And this is just a lesson for you to be more confident in yourself, and that it really had nothing to do with you personally. This is all just them securing whatever false stability that they're trying to get. And like I said, it's gonna be, it comes back. Oh, okay. So with this, we have the World, and this is just, you learn, as soon as you learn that this isn't, it has nothing to do with you, it's nothing personal on you, this was just to strengthen you and be like, prepare you for whatever you have coming, business-wise, financially, you know, community-wise. This is preparing you to be strong and not take that shit personal. Like, I'm seeing like somebody trying to throw a spitball at you and it just like slides off, like it doesn't stick, and or you know, they miss or something. It's like something like that. Like, you can't, bro, don't even try. Dummy. Like, it's just that type of thing. Like, you're as soon as you learn that this is just their own weird like wounding and it's nothing personal with you, they didn't want to ruin you or anything like that, it's just business. Gotta make that money, man. It's still the same now. One more on that World, or two, whatever you feel. Thank you. High Priestess in reverse. Actually, I want to pull another one. And the Seven of Swords. Oh shit. So maybe them fucking you over is like part of like them stopping this. Like, you were the final like boss to this, because they've been doing it to people, like, to get to the top, scheming, you know, whatever. Let's say it's your boss, and before you, they've been doing some straight greasy shit. Like, it or people that you worked with that got little promotions or whatever, they've been on some greasy shit. You're the final boss, because you're gonna expose with that High Priestess in reverse that they've been on demon time, that they've been stealing, scheming, whatever it is. It's like, just like how it works for you is that like timing and stuff. And I'm not saying like you may not see this get exposed, but you're that catalyst. Because like you're just, you're in that like, man, what did I do? Like, are they trying, you were in that headspace. You weren't like on some weird shit either. You weren't trying to like get back at them, or you weren't on that like, oh no, let's throw let's throw our poop at each other. You weren't on that time. You're like, what? Why did you throw your poop at me? And this is gonna like put an end to this for them. So whatever this is, it's going to expose with that High Priestess in reverse. They're stealing whatever it is to secure their life. And like I said, you may not be able to see this happen, but you initiated this. You were the catalyst, because just your energy and like you were placed in this to make this happen, essentially. For one, you needed to be more confident. And they may have done it to people that were on some bullshit before. We have the Sun. So like it never really, like and the Strength card. So this person, like, I usually don't like to use the signs, but this person might have a lot of Leo placements because we have the Sun and the Strength card. So Sun, Strength card, and 10 of Cups. I know I didn't finish my thought, but it's not relevant apparently. So, because what I'm hearing here is like, it doesn't matter. Whatever the fuck they're on, you're the catalyst. You're exposing their bullshit. Because the Sun is also a light. It's like a spotlight. It's highlighting. It's bringing things. It's making the roaches scatter and shit like that. And the Strength. So it's showing how strong you are and resilient you are. Also, because you are so strong and resilient, and you not letting this affect you personally, internally, and just knowing like, bro, you are on some, man, I can't even imagine what it's like to live in this, like, Eight of Swords energy, just feeling stuck and fearful and willing to backstab and like rack up more karma. You being in that energy of like, damn, that really sucks that you live in that. Like, I'm praying for you. I hope you find healing, whatever it is. That's going to bring you happiness and success. Like for you, this is an end of that cycle. Like if this has happened to you several times, this final one, whichever, whether it's future energy or whatever, the final one, like there's one more, whether you're in it right now or whatever, that's it. It's done. You paid your debt and whatever the fuck that is, you learned the lesson, you became more confident, you realize it's not you. Like, that's what I'm getting. As soon as you realize it's not you, it's nothing personal. Just like that tow truck driver that I was talking to, like, he's like, oh, I know it's not personal. They just want my money. Like, I'm cool with that. Like, yeah, no, I see business is business. Like, whatever it is. So just as soon as you're, like, accepting of that, like, oh, okay, they're not going to make it personal. Like, they're not going to chase you as soon as you exit the situation, or they get that like false sense of security. Like you're gonna get out of the situation no matter what, because like it's going to blow all the way up. Like this fucking High Priestess in reverse with the Seven of Swords, like they're going to get exposed all the fucking way. Whether like, I'm really getting into a lot of your managers and like people that you work with, or it's like, people at your school, like something like that. Like it's a community that's a business, like where there's money made and transactions and shit like that. Especially because this is like my my money making deck, my business deck, work career. So it's getting exposed. However that looks. You may see like like they get investigated, I don't know, but some shit's going down. Like this is gonna get exposed, whether you're there when it happens or whatever. I'm getting a lot of you are gonna be just out of there like in the nick of time. But whatever happened with you and like your energy, solid, man. You are solid. This gave you that more strength, gave you more strength and resilience. And literally, like, it keeps like coming up. So maybe this is just something to remind yourself over and over again. This is to give you the confidence that it's nothing personal and it had nothing to do with you. Even if they, used personal attacks to get you. It wasn't. And this is just, that's how warped they are under this fear, under this demon, under whatever is controlling them through this, whatever dark energy is controlling them through this. They have no fucking clue that they're even making it personal like that. They are just so, like, they're drowning. Like, this Eight of Cups, see how she thinks she's, like, being held over water because she can't see, and she's like, oh, fuck. Like, they have this warped view that they're drowning, that they're in danger, and their life's gonna end. Like, it is just serious, deep fear. And so they're willing to do anything. It's like true survival, like, you know, like having to unalive somebody to save your life kind of energy. Like, they're willing to do that. Like, that's how extreme that fear is for them. That's how, you know, and that's their own wounding demons that they gotta fight. But regardless, you going through this, you finally graduating with that Page of Pentacles, like, you got your little coin, and you were valedictorian, however you say it, like, you were the smartest in the class kind of thing, because you put up with some serious bullshit. Like, you know, it's like you were like the perfect athlete, the perfect student, you were everything. Like, you did good. And now, because of that, this cycle is over with having to deal with that. Like, say this has happened several times, your parents even, you know, I don't know who, but that final damn lesson, it keeps popping up, is knowing it has nothing to do with you, getting that confidence, be like, nah, fuck that. You're living in a straight, like, mental prison. Like, that sucks to suck, bro. Like, I can't even imagine what that's like, being in that, and like just being like, damn, you know, I'm praying for you, I hope you find healing, because that's a dark place to live, to feel that, like, be in that intense of a survival mode to where you're willing to, like, they, like, legit, they're in a place where they would probably, like, hire a hitman or some crazy shit. Like, they are nutso. But you exposing this is bringing you, it's finally done, it's over, you can ride off into the sunset. You're getting your rewards for, like, putting up with this, because you're finally learning. You graduated, you're the best student. And the Hangman at the bottom of the deck, yeah, it just takes a different perspective and be like, oh, okay, this has nothing to do with me. They're just on some business weird shit. Like, I can't even fucking imagine what it's like living in their head. I don't want to. Praying for you, bud. See you later. Like, and just let it go. All right, babies. I love you. That sucks that you've had to go through this, but, you know, everything has a reason, and there's a big reward on the other side of this. So keep it up, babes. Love you. Bye.